What's up with it, y'all? I'm gonna do a quick video before the live later about my trip last night. That was just kind of outrageous. I took the blue juice, and I don't know. I don't think the blue juice is as strong as just taking the mushrooms by themselves. It was like the way it come on is a lot softer. It's a lot smoother. I can say that it was a smooth ride, but I still I say about 30 minutes into the blue juice, I still had to take like between a point 0.5 and a point 0.8 of the albino penis envies, and it was amazing as usual. The visuals wasn't as strong as like what they are, but they was strong because I was going in different places I couldn't understand. Like I didn't get it because I was in this living room, and I'm watching this old white couple. They talking. It's a lady and a dude. They older. They had to be like 60 or 70, and they talking back and forth. And I'm in their living room. What's trippy is when you go into these other places, these other realms of reality or somebody else's reality, you don't even recognize that you there. Like, it seems normal. It don't seem like something that isn't normal. It seems normal. That's the part that gets me, because I'm in there and I'm watching them talk, and the more I watch, the more I get in tune to what's going on, and not even what's going on, because I entered the lady's head, and like to the point to where I was looking at her out her eyes, and for a second I could still see her and everything going on, like in the third person looking at them. But then I was in her first person view, to where I was inside her head, and I'm like talking to this dude, but I'm her, and I'm like going, bro, I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm like, what the, like, wait, hold on, this ain't right. I kind of felt like like one of the motherfuckers that be getting they binoculars and peeking in people windows and shit like that. I kind of felt like that, because I'm like trying to understand, how can I take something and then it put me in another person's, like other people's reality or other people's lifestyle, like what they like. This was some real shit. Like, I could see the couches, the TV, everything. I'm in their room looking at them, and she's talking to him, he's talking back and forth, he's standing up, she sitting down, she get up, then she sit back down, and like I'm like going, then next thing you know, I'm inside her looking out her eyes, talking to this dude. And then I like had to kind of shake it off, like, because I'm going like, what the hell? And like it happened on like 3 different occasions, to where I was in different places in other people's realities, and I'm like looking at their realities. I can't remember as much, because I knew I should have took the video last night, but I was tired. Like, I was tired, and the trip only lasted like probably like 3 to 4 hours, because I got tired, and I was like, man, I'm going to sleep. I went to sleep with like visuals and everything. Like, even when I went, and like this time I tried to like listen to the Kabbalah, and it didn't work. Like, I don't know, it worked, but it was like kind of irritating, like, as I was listening, because when you start to listen, and the things that it's saying, it's like it's true, but then it's so much more to it. You start to find out it's so much more to it, and you go like, how is it possible that I can even go into these places, and then I can just end up in your reality? But me ending up in your reality is totally, it's like a difference. Like, I'm there at first, and I'm just the observer, and then I actually become whoever is talking, or one of the persons or one of the people, and you go like, how the hell is this possible? Like, how is it possible to go into somebody else's reality and actually become them? I think I think that's the part that kept on startling me and had me like confused, because I'm going into these different states, and and I'm looking at people, and I'm looking at people in their living room or in their bathroom or just in their house. And at first I'm just looking, and then next thing you know, I'm in this person's body. And I'm this person talking to this other person. And I got their thoughts and everything. And it's like I'm going, hold on, like I kind of felt like I said, like a peeping Tom or something. I kind of felt like a peeping Tom, but before that happened, I seen the lady, the blue lady, and it was trippy because this was like I never seen her like this before. Like I seen her in more of a sexual feature because like I can see her breasts and her nipples and like everything. Like I could like see her fully, but like I was just talking to Esco, what it remind me of that movie with Wesley Snipes and dang, what's his name, the dude that played Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, and then it had the one girl in it, I keep forgetting her name, but it remind me of when he put the thing on his head. He put the thing on his head because she was like, he was like, she wanted to have sex. And he was like, oh, shoot, he just came out the hyperbolic chamber or whatever that thing is, been frozen all that time. He like, oh, yeah, I'm ready. And she break out these devices and they put them on their head. And it's like, this is how they had sex. And he was like, man, what is this? Is that new stuff? Like, I thought we was just going. She was like, nah, that kissing and all that, exchanging juices, that's nasty. But when they put the thing on, the way they was visualizing things, like it was like flashes, like it was flashes of her, and she was like doing, it was like that, like I'm seeing the blue lady, like I see her face, and then like after I see her face, I see from here to like her knee, and like I can see her breasts, bro, and I'm like going, what the hell? I'm like, wait, hold on, is this like getting? I was kind of sexually aroused. I'm not going to act like I wasn't, but still it was like, wait, hold on, what's going on? Like, wait, is this supposed to happen? Like, is this like supposed to be a part of the trip? You feel me? But then I just seen her like I just kept seeing her for like a good 30 minutes, just like flashes. Like it wasn't flashes, it was one stream, but you only recorded in flashes, of her like doing certain stuff, like moving her hands across her breast or like across her body, or her face, the way her face was, and she was like looking at me and smiling, and I'm like going, I wanted to ask questions but I couldn't because I was so amazed at just looking at her, because she beautiful, dude. She like beautiful, and the way she make you feel is like, it's beyond anything. Like that feeling that she just give you just from actually just seeing her is like beyond anything I could understand. And it's like, it was just trippy, man. It was trippy. And then like after that, that's when I started going into the other people's realities and like being in different people's living rooms and becoming them. And you gotta like catch yourself and go, wait, hold on, this is not it. This is not it. Like, it's amazing that this is happening, but how is this possible, and what the fuck is really going on? It's like we know a lot, but then it's a lot that we don't know when it comes to these travels, because we traveling in and out of people, out of everything that's here. Like you get this access to everything that's here, and then you traveling in and out of these things, and not just things but people, animals, and stuff like that. And it's like, man, it's weird, man. It's weird. It's so hard to just explain and break down. It's hard to explain, because it's like, to me, it's like some impossible thing. It's impossible shit. It's like totally impossible. How can I go? That's like me taking mushrooms and being in the top of corner of your living room, looking at you do everything, and then as you doing all this stuff and talking, and I'm watching you, and I watch you enough to where I become you, like to where I'm inside your head looking out your eyes. That was freaky, man. That was freaky. It wasn't a long trip, but it was fascinating. That's what I can say. It's a lot more that I seen, but I can't really recall. Like even my dreams was crazy because I was still kind of tripping when I went to sleep, and then I'm going now, you know, like I was about to do a video in the house a minute ago and I could recall certain things, but then now it's like that shit just disappeared. It's just disappeared. Like I don't get that either. It's like you go and you see all these things, like you see 2 hours worth of stuff, and there's no time in there. So in there it's like 12 hours, 15 hours, sometimes 2-3 days, but you only come back with like 2% of it. Like you come back with only 2% of the information that you just got while you was in there. You know, that's another thing that kind of blows my mind. But I just had to stop by and just share that before I forget it, because it was just trippy. Like I was that lady and I was talking to her husband, like I'm looking at them, then next thing you know, I'm in her mind, looking through her eyes. And I'm going like to the point to where, okay, if you figure that out while you're there, can you actually maneuver through her thoughts, or like maneuver through her thoughts and see, you know, how her life was and different things she experienced in her life? You know, I guess that'll be the next step, because every time I figured out what was going on, I would open my eyes and like kind of shake it off, and then I'll close my eyes and go somewhere different. So it was like I wasn't even thinking of this now, but I'm thinking, okay, can I actually travel through her lifespan and see different things that she did in her life? I guess that'll be next time. But taking the blue juice, it wasn't as strong as just taking the mushrooms regular. And I don't know if I did it wrong, because it looked like theirs looked, but still though, it wasn't strong. It wasn't strong. It was smooth. You know, if you like smoothness, you probably got to take more than what I took. I took about a cup, because I just drank the whole cup. I didn't even, I said, I'm not even going to play with this, because when I took it the first time, like, and I took the couple of sips, I had a little buzz. And, like, even when it started coming on, I thought it was going to just come on hard, because, you know, your body get the buzz and then you get the tingling. But it never did. It didn't come on that strong. But I still got the visuals. I still got a lot of visuals. Like, I can say that, but the trip was just smooth. It was one of the smoothest I ever had. You know, I didn't have, like, wasn't feeling queasy or none of that. It was a smooth trip, but it ain't messing with just taking mushrooms regular or just taking mushroom tea. It's not the same, not to me. But I just had to share that, man. Peace out. I'll see y'all later on the live, though.